What's up, guys? So I got a question for you. I think I'm gonna start doing these too. It's gonna be a fun, interesting series here. Too bad I don't have a lot of viewers to actually get into it. I wish a lot of you would get into this too. And I figured it would be fitting for me to ask questions like this since my name is Versus. So every week I'm gonna start asking you guys what versus what. In this case, I'm going to start off by Cherudim versus Heavyarms. And it will get interesting every week. I'm going to change it up differently. But I'm going to make things fair. I'm going to make, whatever mobile suit, with equal capabilities to another mobile suit from different series or within other series that never actually fought. Just basically mixing it up, making it interesting. So today, with these though, I'm gonna do a two-part of the questions. Now, for the first part, of course, it's Cherudim versus Heavyarms. Now, Heavyarms doesn't have a GN drive, obviously, and the Cherudim does. Hands down, you all know that the Cherudim will win because it has a Trans-Am system. And aside from that, Heavyarms, I believe, is a mid-range, and Cherudim is able to snipe. And even before Heavyarms can get to Cherudim, maybe Cherudim can snipe, it can snipe Heavyarms and it'll take a huge amount of damage. But you never know, maybe Troll could read that coming and he could dodge, and it does get interesting. And I think it's time that the Wing Gundam's capability, the Gundam from Gundam Wing, their capabilities really tested now. And I wanna say Heavyarms Custom from Endless Waltz, because I believe Heavyarms Custom was probably most likely Heavyarms best in terms of statistics and design and engineering, technical stuff. So the first part of the question is, who do you think will win if Heavyarms Custom went against Cherudim, normal Cherudim, without a GN drive? Now that it gets weird, how the hell would Cherudim operate without a GN drive? Well, you gotta ask the same question. How does Heavyarms operate without a GN drive? Its own power source, whatever it is. Whatever Heavyarms is powered with, put that into Cherudim, and then there you go. Okay, so basically take off the GN drive of Cherudim and give it a normal source of energy, whether it's a generator, the normal generator, whatever it is, just to make things fair. So Heavyarms Custom versus Cherudim without a GN drive. That's the first part of the question. Who would win there? Now the second part of the question is, who do you think will win against? Who do you think will win if it was Heavyarms Custom with a GN drive versus Cherudim Saga with the GN drive? So that's where it gets interesting. If you guys don't know what Cherudim Saga is, well, let me fill you in. Cherudim Saga is, you know how there's the 007 sword, and there's we all should know about this when I think it's the dual seraphim Seravi. They dubbed it the 10 sword Seravi. I don't know. This, basically, the Cherudim Saga is the seven guns Cherudim, basically. And yeah, I do mean that it has 7 guns. It has the original GN pistol 2 that it has. It also has the 2 pistols that come off of Dynamis. It has 2 submachine guns, which look basically identical to a P90. Okay, that's two P90s, and 1 main weapon. It's the GN carbine, assault carbine, I think they call it. Yeah, the GN assault carbine, which is basically an M4. The interesting thing about this Saga is it doesn't have any of the shield bits. The Cherudim Saga is meant for mid and close range base assaults. So it's whenever it wants to assault a base, or maybe a ship or something, that's when they deploy the Cherudim Saga. It has a small shield on the side, and it has like missile pods in the back in place of the shield bits that it had to conceal the GN drive. And also those missile pods can help with extra ammunition for the missiles that it has already in the front skirts. So yeah, it's the knee shield bits are replaced with the 2 submachine guns. It has the Dynamis pistols on its side skirts. It has its own GN pistol 2s. It has the small shield, the GN small shield they call it, and then the GN assault carbine on this arm where the sniper rifle will be at. So once again, first part is Heavyarms Custom versus normal Cherudim without a GN drive. Yeah. Well, yeah, without a GN drive, to make things fair. Now the second part is Heavyarms Custom with a GN drive versus Cherudim Saga with a GN drive, of course. So who do you think will win? Now, the reason why I eliminated the GN drive when I did is because to keep things fair and keep things interesting. Because I really want to see what the battle would turn out with, with even terms. I don't know if you guys have ever watched this show. I forgot what it was called, but these guys would race for pink slips, and they would always handicap the opponents, or they would always handicap the racers to make sure things were even. Like if there was a car that was like 1,000 horses, and there was a car that had like only 500, they would make the car that had 1,000 horses downgrade so that it was even with the 500 horses car. Basically the same thing I'm doing here. With the elimination of the GN drive, things will get interesting, and it'll be fair. So anyway, get to answering those questions. I'm looking forward to see any like arguments or anything like that. So once again, last time, first part of the question, I keep wanting to say Cherudim Custom. Heavyarms Custom without a GN drive, of course, versus Cherudim, normal Cherudim, without the GN drive as well. Second part, or second match, Heavyarms Custom with a GN drive, or it doesn't even have to be a GN drive. It could be like those GN thrusters or whatever. No, screw it. GN drive. Heavyarms Custom with a GN drive versus Cherudim Saga with a GN drive. So yeah, get to those. Next week will be something else. But I'll think of that right now. Or I'll think of that later on. But yeah, get to it, guys.